Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. We are go live again. Finally. Okay. How are you guys? Now I am streaming from Dartford near London, UK, and is it afternoon here? Excuse me. So, we are today live to talk about the changing and challenges that we are facing as a healthcare professional, especially nurses, globally nowadays, because we have not just the AI revolution with all the technologies implementation, but we also have change in the climate that actually push hard to give our care in a better way possible and respecting the environment. So there's a lot of new laws that we have looked at, new policies, and so new technologies that improve care in general, but also that improve care thinking of the environment to protect the environment too. So today is really much an introduction to the workshop that will be next week. So I wanted to do this live very quickly because I wanted to introduce what I am in at the moment because I'm very busy and be part of several things in UK and the top of the revolution, the healthcare revolution at the top of the innovation, global innovation because UK is really at its best at the moment in terms of research and innovation. So I wanted to share with you a few things that I'm part of. And yes, telling you what is my workshop about. My workshop will be next Saturday, and it will be only private for few people that register with me or that have read my book, The Awakening Nurse. There we go. We got my back too. Who both the book, read the book, and wrote a review on Amazon, an honest review. So those people will participate to my workshop. It's a private workshop. I have a few space available, so you can still able to register. But so I've got a really few people. Hello, everyone. Please tell me who are you and where you tuning from. As I said, I'm streaming from UK. If you don't know me, sorry, apologize. I'm Dina Paoloni. I'm Italian nurse in UK. I define myself a successful expert nurse in UK. And I become a career coach for international nurses. So because I'm very active in the healthcare system here in UK, I'm happy to share with you some news and innovation. What is going on now? So please tell me where you watching from. And I don't really have slides today. So my first question is, are you ready for AI and climate change? The healthcare revolution, basically, because we must to adapt now very soon. So I'm asking you, are you ready? If you are ready, do you think you're ready or you're really ready? So have you done analysis of what you are in, what you are doing at the moment? And do you think you're really ready? Up to date, let's say that. So let me tell you, the healthcare landscape is rapidly evolving. So nurses are at a very critical crossroad. They have to adapt very quickly, and they are really burnout. So if they don't change the attitude throughout their job, their nursing profession, and what is going on, they're going to have even more problem than what they already have, unfortunately. So we have AI revolution, we got climate change, artificial intelligence, And these are not just ripples, they really actually create a wave of transformation globally. So it doesn't really care where you are in the world. If your country is more technological, more advanced at the of the others, it doesn't really matter, because this transformation is global and will affect everyone sooner or later, or in a different way, depending of the country. So you have already to consider this. In USA, we already have technologies that can replace very easily healthcare professional, and they are ready to go to the market. They are not to the market yet, because there are a lot of safety implications that must be considered. So they're not ready yet. And healthcare professional, nurses too, they play a very important part, because they can implement, they can contribute to the innovation, they can contribute to this learning process and improve this technology. So if you are an experienced nurse who already have at least 5 years of experience, so really specialized in your field, you are a valuable asset for this um, for these innovators, because they need valuable resources like you to implement their project. So, but if you don't know, if you are not able to position yourself in the right place to be an asset, even if you're very valuable as a nurse, as a professional, you are not considered. So my goals today, and especially in the workshop, is to make you aware of all these opportunities going around, and how you can contribute and have your piece of cake, if you can say that. But also, how can you improve in your career, how to change the perspective of your career, maybe because you find that you're very good at it, and you can really plan a good career in this. So I'm moving around from one place to another. Oh, Emmy, hello. Hi, Emmy. Thank you very much for coming up. Thank you so much. I'm very pleased you're here. So, my fibers connections are it's finally here. Unfortunately, that took a little bit longer to have the fiber connection. But as soon as I requested for my area, for my house, but it took some time. So finally, so I hope that this is the first live event have got fiber and fast connection. So hopefully we don't have all the silly things that we have previously. Emmy, thank you very much for coming. I'm very pleased you're here. Thank you. So I want to introduce myself a little bit before, because of course, you want to know who I am and why I'm talking about this. What am I not? So, as I said, I'm an Italian nurse in the UK, signed 2015. I'm a nurse signed 22 years now, and I really built my career in Italy. When I moved in UK, I have to start from scratch. So I built again my career. At the moment, I am a clinical trial nurse, and I am the site coordinator of in London on a study, clinical trial. But I am also career coach for international nurses, because through the year I learn and study international nurses migration, international nursing, and I study also transformational coaching. So I'm able today to deliver knowledge and help you to become successful abroad. I'm not a recruiter and I'm not an headhunter. I work with nurses one-on-one or in group to improve their career and succeed abroad. So not just find a job, but find the perfect job for them to be successful abroad. And I wrote a book which is released out on Amazon middle of December. So it's a new brand book. If you are interested in moving abroad, or if you are already abroad and you want to succeed in your career, I suggest you really to read it, because it can give you so much information. But not just that, LinkedIn profile my service. Got several review. You can look at it. If you are a nurse and you don't have LinkedIn, I encourage you to have LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a powerful social media, especially if you want to have success, especially if you want to make of your career really the base of your wealth. Because nowadays, with nurses, we can really build wealth. There's a lot of people say you don't become millionaire if you're a nurse. Well, I'm telling you that this is now is possible, and you can really have the opportunity to become a millionaire as a nurse. But of course, you need to know how to do it. Regardless if you work as a bedside nurse or if you create an innovation. So I actually here today to give you all this, give you a, an overview of what are the possibility. So let me share with you some links. I've got several newsletters, so you can look at. I've got nurses, the Empower Nurses. Let me show you. Sorry. Yeah, I said that the connection, hopefully. Okay, let me go to newsletter. Okay, I've got 3 newsletters. I've got Empower Nurses Voice, which is really for all nurses, especially for, nurses who already have some experience and they want to become leaders, managers. I work more with leaders or with managers that want to become leaders. I don't really work with managers. There is a difference between nurse managers, and nurse leaders. Managers are those nurses who have some task to do to manage a team, but they are not necessarily leaders. Leaders are those nurses who are able to bend the reality around them. They are really able to influence people and improve nursing, regardless if they have a position as a manager or not, regardless of their role. Leaders are really people that really have an impact on others, fellow nurses, young nurses. Also, sometimes even they have an impact on more experienced nurses than them. So leaders are very powerful people. Not necessarily they manage something, but they can create for sure something new for nursing. So I've got these newsletters dedicated to leaders, so people, nurses who want to have an impact on nursing and on healthcare. And then I've got Nurses Move newsletter is really a newsletter that tell you, okay, there is this event that's coming on, or this is a new tool that's coming on. It's a newsletter that make you aware of things that's going around. So it's just to let you know if you're interested in one, you want to improve with something in your nursing role, I can help with this on that. For example, last edition of Nurses Move, it was about this event and the workshop that's coming soon. And then I've got International Nursing Career. That is the newsletter that is dedicated to international nurses. So nurses who are abroad or that want to move abroad and they want to do a career abroad. Okay, let's go back. So I've got so many content for you to look at if you're interested in your career as a nurse and improve or create innovation. Sorry, I said that I have a fast connection. And you want to stay with me. Okay. Okay, next workshop will be Saturday. But no, I want to tell you something first. So as I said, I'm actually the CEO of a nursing move of PMB Services Solution, trade by nursing move. Apologize. Okay, and I'm a career coach. So I work for. I founded PMB Service Solution with my husband, trained by Nurses Move, and I'm the CEO and career coach. So I help nurses succeed abroad. I'm also the regional director Europe for Nurses in Charge. We celebrate nurses, we connect nurses, and we empower nurses globally. And I help in the Europe. So if you're interested, you are in touch. I am part of NHS Clinical Entrepreneur base who work in NHS. And we collaborate for improving NHS and the healthcare system here in UK. But we also are able to go globally, to go global. And personally, I work on a project to retain international nurses in UK. It's at the very beginning, but I'm working on that. And as I say, a clinical trial nurse in Bard. I'm studying at Anglia Ruskin University with this business program for clinical entrepreneur. I am AI Ambassador for NHS Future. NIHR, which is the National Institute of Heart Research, and I'm studying AI implementation in healthcare, and I have certification in leadership and career coaching. So this is me. The workshop will be next Saturday. Just I tell you briefly. It's actually here. So we can move on to the topic. Workshop and how to meet the rapid healthcare revolution to transform your career as an international nurse. The workshop is master your career program area in the area change and your career progression abroad or in a multicultural. If you work in a multicultural environment like nurses, British nurses who are in UK, in London especially, that work with other nurses from around the world, they will find this workshop very useful. And we talk about AI anyway and climate change. So if you are international educated nurse who feel overwhelmed by the rapid technological change and AI implementation, uncertain about career advancement in a healthcare system, you are a nurse who is uncertain about this career advancement in this multicultural environment, you are concerned about adapting to climate-related challenges, you are invited to register for the workshop. This workshop will help you master how to navigate AI integration in healthcare with confidence, develop climate resilient nursing practice, accelerate your career progression in foreign healthcare system or multicultural environments, build a future-proof career strategy, and network with forward-thinker international nurses. So in this interactive workshop, you will receive one coaching session for the first nurses who will register to the workshop, which nearly gone actually. So area. Career progression roadmap customized for international nurses. You will receive the guide, but also the International Nurses Career Scorecard, which is a questionnaire that will give you results of where you are in terms of career in this era of AI and climate change. Also, you have the guide, the post-work workshop implementation guide. You will be part of a community called Like-Minded International Nurses, because this is the first one of 2025. I'm planning to do several of these because, again, I'm part of all these projects in UK and are really in a sweet spot in terms of innovation and revolution, healthcare revolution, yes, research. So I can tell you, I know what is going on and I can teach you how to guide your career so you can have the best from these. This is really a bless. This revolution, these changes, they are challenges, yes, but there are great opportunity for your career, especially consider that nurses are coming from COVID pandemic, burnout, nursing crisis. We are really on our age at the moment, and these challenges are really opportunity for our reset. So if you are able to embrace now in a proactive and strategic way, you will have so many satisfaction and you can make also lots of money, honestly. So you will be part of a sweet community of like-minded international nurses. And again, this will be only the first one. But this is why actually is that it's half price, and I will do so many later in 2025. Also, I told you, I'm telling you, you have an unfair advantage. I have the competition. These are the value. So the workshop itself cost $147. The global implementation guide cost $97. The elite Q&A access value $53. Plus you have all the recording access that I usually charge $32 per year. But everything you have at, well, if you are my newsletter subscriber, everything you have for $53. So you have direct access to international career insight, personalized progression guidance, a global network opportunity. If you are not one of my subscribers, you will still have a half of the price, so 148.5 USD. So if you're ready for the transformation, please consider to come for the workshop next Saturday. So let me tell you what is important that you consider in this era of transformation. Change from so you got AI, this is change everything, how we work, our day-to-day practice, and we got climate change that just come and destroy. And it creates a massive disruption and change and challenges of our life. But remember this, technology will never replace nurses. It will only enhance what we are already doing. So this is why I'm passionate about equipping nurses with the right tool and the mindset especially. So what I will talking about next Saturday. The future nursing is not just about choosing between technology and human care. It's about mastering the both. So you have to be prepared to use both of them. And also, I will tell you, if you are a nurse now, don't leave. You burn out, you have problem, you're overwhelmed. Okay, plan for a different direction. But remain in nursing because we don't even need specialized nurses, and nurses will going to grow so much, will going to explode in a positive way. They will going to earn so much because of all these changes. So if you are a nurse, don't leave nursing, don't leave the profession. Assess your situation better with a career coach. I'm very happy to help you, but not leave nursing. Maybe take a break, 1 2 months break, to understand which is the next step. This is the best for you, but not leave nursing. Absolutely no. It's the worst time to leave nursing. You're going to have so much success if you remain in nursing. You will be able to use nursing at the moment. So nurses who want to leave the profession now, does not. I'm sorry to tell you the truth, but nurses who want to leave nursing now, they're not very smart. No, I'm sorry, because there is so much wealth in what is coming on for nursing, and will not be the professional will be replaced. Absolutely not. In healthcare, there will other professional who will be replaced, not nursing, not nurses. Nurses will be the foundation of healthcare, the foundation of an innovation, the structure. Okay, so be mindful. Don't leave nursing now, please, please. So the future in nursing is about choosing between technologies and human care. It's about mastering both. When nurses win, everyone wins. It is time to be part of this revolution, this transformation. We can be the solution of the problem. But my recommendation is don't wait until this change happen. Get ready before, so you will be part. So don't wait that the waves will collapse upon you. Surf the wave. Surf the wave. Stay on top as long as you can. You will be amazed at what is coming. So, let me see if I can share, because actually, oh, I forgot. Oh, thank you, Emmy. And it's a great insight. Thank you very much. Let me see if I can share. I don't really have slides, but I want to walk you through with me of this essay they wrote. Okay, let me see if you can see it. Not yet. Give me a second. Of course, I have to do add, otherwise I won't be able to see. Why so little? Okay, better like this. Okay, let me walk you through. So we have several points that I want to walk you through that you have to be aware, regardless if you want to come to a workshop or not. I mean, I'm more than happy to guide you better through these points, but I want to make you aware, okay? I will write some newsletter about this, so don't worry, you will be anyway supported by this. Freely supported. But it's up to you how fast you want to go in your career. So if you need some help, I'm happy. Healthcare. The healthcare system stands at an unprecedented crossroad in 2025. According to the World Meteorological Organization, 2024 marked the warmest year on record, with temperature reaching 1.55 degrees Celsius above pre-industrial levels. So I want to say that before we go ahead, regardless if you believe or not in climate change, globally, countries are taking responsibility or taking action against global warming. This means that some country yes, some country no, some country more, some country less. They are adopting policy and law to protect the globe or to reduce global warming, regardless if this temperature have part of the global cycle, the Earth cycle or no, regardless if we really contributed or no, regardless if you believe it or no, stay the same. Some countries, especially, they are creating so many law and policy, and you have to adapt to this policy. So I'm not here to tell you or convince you if you don't, because I know there is two extremity. People believe in climate change, people who don't believe in climate change. My role here is not to telling you yes or no, because I'm not an expert on environmental science. I'm no idea. I can tell you my point of view, but not this is the case. It's not the point today. But I'm a career coach for nurses. So as a career coach for nurses, my role here is to tell you, look, there are coming so many policies that we have to embrace and implement. As a nurse, as a professional, working on certain organization, hospital services, you have to implement this law and policies. So I'm here just to tell you, this is it. You have to do about, and I can help you to do it. So regardless if you believe in the climate change or not, you have your base evidence, you think yes, you think not, regardless, you have to work in your profession, follow code of practice, law and policy. And I'm here to tell you that what is going on now. For example, in UK, just a couple of days ago, maybe 3 days ago, it's very fresh new. The NHS released the new policy in regard of climate change. So all nurses in UK must adapt this new policy. So that's it. So what's climate change bring? Which are the impact? We got disease patterns. Okay, we got vector-borne disease. So I won't tell the specific all of them. I just have a list, but basically, vector-borne disease are those diseases, your nurse, who are moved from one infected animal to another animal and infect a new animal or a human. So generally mosquito related, or even means can bring infection. Anyway, vector-based disease are expanding because some animal population are growing very fast, as are expanding their territory. So if the disease was contained in the area where the animals was living, now the area expanded because the animal expanded territory. So because it's more warm, and so they move around, or because of other thing we're going to talk about, waterborne disease and disaster. So not just intoxicated, infected water that people going to drink, but also the disaster that occurs that can really devastate and that can give outbreak. So we have all the disease go around, so increases infection, lung infection, other infection, but also trauma, amputation, loss, death. I say also respiratory condition due to pollution, so not infectious, but due to pollution. So due intoxication, we got asthma, COPD, problem with allergies, wildfire smoke exposure. California has the fire that's been in California just not long ago, a few days ago, have a disaster in the, not just in the environment, but also in the health of people that maybe were able to escape for the fire, but now they have condition that will last for long. So the healthcare system must adapt. So, and also these are three, but there's other thing we're going to discuss on the workshop. That I mean, the climate change had an important impact on disease pattern and health health and well-being of people. So these are just example. So the healthcare system must adapt. It must adapt while simultaneously reduce its own carbon footprint. So because we have to respect the new law and policy to reduce carbon footprint. So and we have goals. We have 50% reduction in emission by 2030 and net zero operation by 2045. So this is very fast reductions. We have to operate in a fast way. So the implementation will need to be sustainable. So we're going to work a lot on procurement. So I know that not all countries see nurses working in procurement. In UK we got, and they're very active, very good. I got a friend of mine that is a procurement nurse. But there is still a little group actually. Consider how many needed in the near future, like yesterday. Okay, so UK's got, USA's got, Canada, maybe few. I don't know if we can count, but on the finger of our hands. But as far as is my knowledge, but I had my research about. So, but there are countries that don't even know that nurses can be involved in procurement, and so they can have an impact on climate. And you will see, you will be amazed how many positions will be open as a nurse in procurement practice. So thinking about and do your research. Don't trust me necessarily. I'm just telling you something. You go, you watch this live event. Maybe you're not live at the moment with me, but you will rewatch, and you do your research, and then you tell me about it. Okay, infrastructure adaptation. We have now to redesign climate resilient facility. So we have to rebuild. Okay, we have to create emergency response capability for extreme weather events or wildfire events, sustainable energy system implementation. Okay, and everything we will discuss today in general is always baby boomer related. So I talk about baby boomers in my book, The Awakened Nurse, in the chapter or International Nursing Landscape. So entrepreneurs said, if you want to do money, you have to follow the baby boomers. In healthcare, they really dictates how the healthcare move because they are the biggest population in the world, followed by millennial generation. So, but those people really will need nurses. They will need soon. They are already using actually are the baby boomers because now they are in the age they are entering the nursing home. So we have a lot of facility. There won't be enough. So they are already know enough. Okay, so nurses will need it in the nursing home, but with a role that is a little bit implemented. So nurses in nursing home need to be more specialized. They will use technology even more. So, but yes, we have to follow baby boomers. So We need more residency facility. We need more geriatric service. We will need a movement from big city to countryside because baby boomer now, they don't really like the cows of the big cities. So we will need in the countryside. We'll need more products for elderly and bent people, but elderly in general may need more hubs and service and structure and device and things for elderly people who may already use technology. So we need AI integration in healthcare. The role of artificial intelligence in healthcare is expanding rapidly. Like yesterday, I was already supposed to do something, and I don't really do, and maybe I will be able to do in 6 months. Unfortunately, so I'm in Europe. I'm also the regional director here for nurses in charge, and I talk a lot about innovation. Unfortunately, in Europe, we say, okay, talk about innovation. Maybe in 7 years we will innovate. This is wrong. The European mentality must change quickly, okay? Because we need to adapt and adopt quickly, immediately. So we need to innovate like yesterday, honestly, seriously. So we have the AI coming out January 2024. We are in February 2025. Have been a massive improvement in innovation. So you really need to wake up and understand how things are working at the moment. I know there's the people that they didn't even use ChatGPT yet. We use AI every day. Like when we, for example, when we go to Amazon, we want to search something that we like. Amazon suggests to us some products based on how past research was. So this is AI. We use AI in everyday things. We maybe don't know, but AI is actually present since a few years now, 5 years. But what we really know as this new learning language language models that's coming out with ChatGPT January 2024 is really new. People don't even know what it is. People are never asked ChatGPT for anything yet, and this is alarming because you need to learn. You need to learn as soon as possible. So AI application. AI could predict disease outbreak. It will give resource optimization during climate emergency. So could help the emergency service in give support to people being affected by the calamity. Also, early warning system for environmental health risk. We will adapt with cheap AI nurse assistant for routine tasks integrated in devices and telemedicine. And in my workshop, I was talking about another assistant that no one is talking about because he's looking to another healthcare professional. But we only talk about AI that will replace nurses. No, AI won't replace nurses. AI will replace someone else. So if you're curious, you want to learn really profoundly, you want to learn what is about you, you must register for the workshop. So cheap AI will be the assistant of nurses, not the replacement. Virtual nursing support for chronic disease management, so distance in the community, automating patient education, discharge planning, quality control and safety monitoring. With this one will be massive. I mean, quality control and safety monitoring will be a good thing and a big thing in AI. So let me tell you this: things are changing like daily. Okay. First, two reasons. One, because it's very fast, like the AI itself. The learning is very fast. And second, because we are experimenting new things and see what's actually is very good. So we are experimenting like healthcare, innovation, technology. We are experimenting different things, several things. And of course, we're going to implement those who perform better, and we will deploy like discontinue those who didn't really give much good outcome. So there's a lots of growing on bowling here. Okay, it doesn't mean that everything is going on will last forever, but now because this new language learning model is growing so fast. It's because we are applying in everything we do to accelerate process, to improve uh, performance. So, but we are experimenting where what does really work, what doesn't really work, what is important, what not. Well, for example, a simple example could be we have new hub or we have new services, technology, IT service, okay, to improve maybe workflows for nurses, but actually because it's done from people that don't really know what this nurse workforce is, maybe they create this service, the IT technology in the wrong way. So once applied in the real world, it's actually overwhelm even more the nurse work. So this kind of IT service AI solution will be removed. So, but now we are really in a phase of experimentation. So, if you have again, if you are a nurse and you have a few years experience, be please get involved. Like get involved because we need to improve technology. We need your expertise, and you will have a lot of really recognition, financial recognition, professional recognition. So it's just positive for everyone if nurses are involved. So, yes, so the inner revolution nursing theory. Now, I wrote this book. This book, I wrote, it took me nearly 9 months to writing the book. Okay. But this book come from 10 years of study because I started studying international nursing, nursing migration, different scope of practice, signed let's say November 2014. So more than 10 years that I'm studying these things. And I created my Facebook group for Italian nurses who want to move abroad, December 2014. I showed to them my transition from Italy to UK. Yes, I showed to them and they started to show on LinkedIn. People follow me signed 2014, November, I think in November 2014. So this book is the accumulation, the compound of all my research, plus I start to coach nurses in 2020. And my Successful Expert Nurse Accelerator, which is my signature program, is I started in January 2022. So this book is 10 years of my work. Okay. So in these 10 years of my work, I have created my program, my coaching program, my online program. I wrote the book. I wrote a lot of newsletter. I keep doing, but I also study the theory. I study nursing theory. I study also career coaching and transformation. And I'm working on my nursing theory, which is the Awakened Nurse nursing theory. If you are curious, you can just follow me on my newsletters. And again, I will present in my workshop because it's fundamental that we create this mindset and this capacity as a professional to embrace innovation. As I said at the very beginning of this live, nurses, nursing itself is on its age and on an edge. Okay, sorry for my Italian pronunciation, my accent. We are on an edge, okay, of collapse. So now we have two options. Or we go down and we destroy our profession, or we fly. So, but I'm very positive, and I am working on this theory, and I'm more than happy to help all nurses who want to come along, and we can work together on this, because I believe that with the right guidance, nurses can really fly. Now, this is the really opportunity for nurses to embrace innovation, embrace this cultural revolution, and instead of, you know, break down the profession, we can really create something amazing, a new identity, a new collective identity. That now is the right moment. Okay, but we really are on a edge of collapse, or, you know, fly away, fly high. So in my I will introduce my nursing theory, the awakened nursing theory, in my workshop. um Again, the early adopter will be the most successful. We talk about self-awareness, we talk about emotional intelligence, and we talk about cultural intelligence. But most importantly, we talk about how career coaching will really guide the process, and how leadership more than ever before nursing is important. Now, people say that we have a nursing crisis because there's no nurses available. There's nothing less true than that. This is a big lie. We have so many nurses, but we have nurses who left the profession. Why? Because the salary, not really, because we actually, at the core, we don't have a nursing crisis. At the core, what we got is a leadership crisis in nursing, which destroy everything else. Like, we really hit our young. Instead of being nurturing and supportive, we really had, I would like to say a F word, but I can't. We are really terrible human being with our colleagues, especially with our young. So we really have a leadership crisis. We need to work on it. And you cannot be a good leader if you are not self-aware, if you are not capable, and emotional intelligence and cultural intelligence. So now, because of nurses crisis, leadership crisis, what really will pivotal is the role of career coaches. Okay. So, but career coaches now need to be aware of the changes that going on. They have to apply transformational coaching in the international nursing landscape. So read my book or come to the workshop Saturday. So the path forward, sorry, I need a sips of coffee. I love coffee. I really am a coffee lover. Let me see. No one else? Okay. So, what is the path forward? We need to create a sustainable healthcare system that is able to manage the AI revolution while protect the environment. So we need an integrated approach. We need a combined human care with technological efficiency. We have to balance environmental responsibility with healthcare delivery. We need to maintain the human touch in an increasingly digital world. We need a professional evolution. It's a revolution, but is in our case, it's an evolution. So we are not anymore the nurses from 200 and more years ago. I mean, Florence Nightingale was really revolutionary. She was a researcher. She was a mathematician. She really was a great philosopher. And Marie Secola, same period, she was an incredible entrepreneur. I mean, I think they were able to create nursing in a powerful and innovative way, especially for that period. And Florence Nightingale, maybe she had more visibility because she was friends of the Queen Victoria. So, I mean, she really had an unfair advantage. But I mean, I feel both, honestly. I'm a researcher. I love research. I'm a clinical trial nurse, but I'm also an entrepreneur. So I feel myself both like, or not say I feel, I'm inspired, okay? I'm very humble. I'm not that arrogant. So I don't feel both. I am inspired by both. And I want to make both of them proud of me. And I think we are in the perfect moment now for a nursing revolution, but really a nursing evolution. We have to, level up what they've done 200 years ago. And thanks also to all the other nursing theories, they did a massive improvement in team dynamic or in the prevention. And so now we are in this sweet spot, not just me, all of us, we are in this sweet spot where we're still human, and then we have this technological advancement that we also need to take care of the environment. So I think this is amazing. And I would like to know what you're thinking about. But really, people live in nurses now. No, that's not very smart, honestly. Sorry, I don't want to be rude. I'm honest. I mean, I'm telling you this with really compassion. You are overwhelmed. You are burnout. Okay, and I'm so sorry for that. Okay, I have my bad moment too. I mean, I've been a COVID nurse too in ICU work. I understand you. I hear you. But don't live in nursing. You will need to stand up again anyway, even if you start another job. And honestly, there are so many articles that say that there's a lot of burnout out there. It's not just nursing, it's not just healthcare. Teachers are burnout. Social media people are burnout. Content creators are burnout. So changing a profession because you are overwhelmed with burnout is not the solution. You had to get out the burnout regardless your profession. But what I'm saying is this moment is very important. Stay in nursing because nurses can really give you so many satisfaction and can give you back joy, actually can give you back spirits and emotion and positive emotion. So don't leave nursing. Don't buy the lie that tell you, oh, nursing, we are exploited, we not listen, blah blah blah. Yes, I mean, if you allow people to do it to you as a nurse, if you want to change the status quo, you have the power to do it now. So we can do it together. You can do by yourself. If we all do it collectively together, we can do it better and fast. But I mean, it's not changing profession that help you to get out of burnout. um, and actually, because of all these opportunities that we have in front of us, we really can create a positive wave and actually not just go out of the burnouts and overwhelming feelings, negative thoughts, but really uh, start to join ourselves, start to join to enjoy our profession again. So The human element in technology healthcare. Oh, no, sorry. So we need really a professional evolution, and we need to learn again and adapt. We need to enhance our communication skills, and we need to be more environmental health literate. So there is so beautiful things that as a nurse we can do now. So don't leave nursing, please. Just reframe. Okay, just looking around and reframe what is going on. Reframe your plan, your career plan. Reframe your perspective. Don't leave nursing now. You just leave on the table so many opportunity and blessing and wealth, honestly. So the human element in technological healthcare. The intersection of climate change and AI in healthcare isn't just about systems and process. It's about people. As someone who experienced profound personal and professional transition from one country to another, from one career to another, from one set of technology to another, I can tell you, I understand that adaptation requires more than just technical skills. It demands emotional resilience and cultural intelligence. By the way, I will still do it, will continue to do all of this with 3 kids and a chronic condition. So if I'm able to do it, you too. So I don't feel that special. Healthcare professionals, particularly nurses, are experiencing a transformation similar to my own journey from Italy into UK. Just as I stood on that balcony in Rome, envisioning a better future despite uncertainties, today's nurses stand at the threshold of a new healthcare era. If you are curious, I wrote about my story. This book is not just, you know, career coaching tool. It's also tell you my story, the story of other nurses. So it's pleased to read, and it's not my opinion. It's the opinion of the other people who read the book. So I talk about this experience from my balcony room in my book. If you are curious about, anyway, climate change's direct healthcare impacts. So we need to understand the current environmental health challenges, heat-related illness, air quality issue, water issues, as I said before, but the mental health impact too. We don't just have the post-traumatic disorder, stress disorder because of disaster, calamity, or because health condition. A lot of people get sick. Maybe we got family that lost mother or father, or during COVID, even both actually. I witnessed so many sad stories. But we have a mental health issue related to environmental change, because all the anxiety that is pumped, some more honest and physiological, but we have really climate anxiety and neck and grief. So especially in the young population. So we really need to help these young people. I mean, I've got 3 kids, nearly 14, 12 years, nearly 14 years old, 12 years old, and 5 years old. Now, the little one, she doesn't really understand yet. But the two boys, they are scared of what is going on. So as a mom, I give reassurance and I help them guide. I guide them, but as a healthcare, but because I'm also a healthcare professional, I'm a nurse, so I know how to say things in a certain way. But we really need nurses in the mental health space. They help people, especially the young. So these young people now, they have all this climate change, and then they have AI. So they got so many uncertainty in front of them if no one explained to them the actual possibility. Because yes, there are so many challenges and changes, but with challenge and changes, there are also opportunities. So, but not all kids are lucky to have parents that explain to them these things. So there is really a mental health crisis because of climate change and AI, and we really need nurses in the field to help them. Physical trauma and amputation, we will have all the mental health issue that come from this. Post-traumatic stress disorder from natural disaster and losses. Some event, if you be part of certain events, they will stay with you for life. Um, in Italy, we have climate events very often. And we saw city destroyed, town destroyed, we saw town inundated. So you see in the eyes of these people that that trauma would never go away because there were no resources for helping them in that moment. So we really need nurses who are capable, who are aware of what's a disaster means and how can has the resources and technologies to help those people in their mental health problem following by that trauma. And also depression linked in a way or another to environmental displacement. AI is a solution in the modern healthcare, can prevent in the preventive care. So data collection, data storage with public and private data banks or secure data environment can help in research. So I've been in Canterbury Wednesday, so 4 days, Saturday, 4 days ago, I've been in Canterbury, College of Darwin in the University in Canterbury. We were just few people from the FutureNHS network. We were doing this workshop. We were talking about how to implement secure data environment to improve research, but to improve patient care. So this is why I'm telling you, I'm in a sweet spot. I feel very blessed I was able to enter these networks and team of people because you learn so much. You understand so much too. So we can really use data storage, a data bank with metadata and AI to really prevent, so to do our research in general, okay, so to improve patient care, but also to prevent. And so yes, with the AI integration metadata analysis, for the metadata for data analysis, predicted analysis of patient risk assessment. So based on certain data and based on the area that patient lives, we can predict which will be the illness or problem, healthcare problem that can experience soon. So we can prevent because we have data that taught us. And yes, we can have early warning system for disease outbreak, environmental health monitoring, so a series of things. We got also health treatment optimization. So we have prevention and we got optimization. We can predict treatment based on analysis of database. We can personalize leaflets. And I'm telling you, I've wrote Pfizer because in this event last Wednesday in Canterbury, they presented this personalized leaflet, which has been experimented by Pfizer in collaboration with this secure data environment from Kent and the NHS. So yes. So if you want to be part of the revolution, you must be aware of what's going on. You have to learn and you have to do your research, or I suggest you, like I do, I'm part of certain network. I'm present Like, you have to be present. We have to be with other people. We have to interact with other people to understand what's going on. If you read, it's not enough. You have to be present. So, yes, actually, I think I had gave you a great overview that this is not just or only a professional revolution. This is an inner revolution. So, what I aiming for, what I really would like to see for nursing profession, for nurses, is really a collective new identity. Really be able as a nurses to embrace ourselves and stop to think as a victim. Stop to fight against these threats. Stop to think that we have threats as a nurses, okay? We are nurses, we are capable, we are aware of our potential, so we should start to use our potential. Stop to think about others. Stop these victimist mentalities. Just look around, understand what's going on, put up our sleeves, and start to do what is needed, as we always do, because we are nurses. We are nurses. We assess and we give priorities and we do. We provide. Okay, we care. So please, what I'm telling you, this is my vision, but I'm not the only one. So many nurses who look at the future instead of look and just find a threat, find problem. I mean, we from problem solvers we became problem founders. Stop. It's not the case. We have so many opportunities. Don't see what is going around as a threat. See as opportunity. The other healthcare professionals are no enemy. They are our best collaborator because they are part of our team. Because we provide care in a multidisciplinary team. We are one actors of the care. The other healthcare professionals are not our enemy. They're our friends. They are our mates. They are our co-workers. But if we position ourselves in a position of defense, because we see the other as an enemy, we're not able to give. We're not able to collaborate. We're always looking behind us. This is wrong. Stop it. You have to stop. And stop blame the system, stop blame the profession, stop blame. Just as a nurse, assess, give priority, do, provide, and care. And I'm telling you that you will be amazed how many resources you would find and how many um, insight and recognition you will find. I mean, I can't wait for what is coming. It's already coming. I'm part of it. I'm very happy. So if you want to join me, again, let me this description. If you are joining me from LinkedIn, please subscribe to my newsletter and follow me. If you're joining me from YouTube, please subscribe to Nurses Most channel. If you join me from Facebook, please follow my page, Nurses Move. And I hope to see you in the workshop. I have limited space. I nearly finished the 20 registration for the private Q&A section. So, but I hope to see you there, honestly, because we can talk about a future together and we can work together for the future and improve nursing and give to nursing a new fresh air. All of us need, people needs. So, thank you very much. I hope you enjoy. I've been over 1 hour, I can see, and don't want to keep you longer. Go. I hope did you enjoy. Please let me know if you have any questions. But you can write me to info@nursesmove.blog, or you can DM me on LinkedIn, especially, or on Facebook. Leave a comment below. Let me know what is your thought. Let me know if you have any question. I'm happy to reply to you as soon as I can. Promise. Thank you very much. I hope you have a nice Saturday and very beautiful weekend. God bless you. Ciao. Bye. Thank you.